So before I was a parent, I remember hearing all of the parents that were already in my life, my parents, friends who were already parents, family members who were already parents talk about how expensive it was to have kids, but I had no idea until I actually became a parent myself and I had to start providing nourishment that did not come from my own body. Now, I don't know much about football, but I feel like it's probably safe to compare the eating habits of my children to that of linebackers. And my lady linebackers are all under the age of 6. Now imagine how much more expensive my grocery bill could be if I hadn't implemented a few money-saving tips and tricks along the way. And because you are here watching this video, I know you're my people. I know you feel my struggle of trying to feed tiny humans on a budget that's not endless. I'm going to be sharing my top favorite grocery budgeting tips and tricks with you today. Grab your coffee, grab your notepad, let's go. Okay, are you ready? Tip number 1 is to buy less processed food and to opt for more fresh food. So this trick comes from my days as a personal trainer when I used to advise my clients to do the bulk of their shopping on the perimeter of the grocery store and to spend less time in the center of the store where the really heavily processed foods and sugar-heavy foods were. So not only is this really good for your health, this is a good health tip, but it's also really good for your grocery shopping budget because fresh food typically costs less than what you will pay for processed food in the center of the store. So this trick will not only save your wallet, but it'll also save you from breaking that button on your mom jeans because you've been spending too much time in the center aisles, girl. And if you do have to buy processed foods and snacks because hello, kids, do it in bulk. This is tip number 2. It really does save a pretty penny to buy a membership to a place like Costco or whatever you have in your area, maybe it's Sam's Club. It does save money to pay for that membership, that yearly membership, because then you save money by buying in bulk all year round. And I buy all of my kids' snacks through Costco because girl, they can blow through those and that can get expensive when you're just buying it at the regular grocery store. And speaking of snacks, I cannot take credit for tip number 3 because I borrowed this from budgeting and financial guru Jordan Page, and that is to save your snacks for your kids for when they're outside of the house, when you're busy running errands or running from one activity to the next. Save packaged snacks for times when you're outside of the home. That way they're eating the fresh stuff while they're in the house. Doing this will save you from having to stop for snacks when you're out and about or stopping for fast food, which can really add up over time. And by saving packaged snacks for when we're outside of our home, my kids do not blow through them as quickly, which means I am not having to buy them as often. Plus, it encourages them to reach for the healthier stuff when we are at home, which as a mom, I love. Tip number 4 is to utilize a weekly meal planner. I preach this from the highest perch because I love using our meal planner. It makes me feel like I have some control over my week, and oftentimes as a mom of 3 children under the age of 6, I feel like things can be a little out of control. So I like to use a meal planner because then I can plan my grocery list accordingly, and then I'm not heading into the store without a plan of attack and spending money here and there and all over the place, and before I know it, I've blown my grocery budget. I don't have that problem when I'm using my meal planner. I buy what I need for the meals and for, you know, snacks, but like I said in the last tip, I don't have to buy snacks that often because I'm strategic about it. So doing it this way, planning ahead, sitting down every Sunday and filling out my meal planner, writing out my grocery list, really does save me time and money. And my final tip is to use an app that will actually save you money on your groceries and or give you cash back for your purchases. I particularly like Rakuten because you can earn cash back on online purchases, and I do a lot of my shopping online, and I love that by using Rakuten I can earn cash back. I mean, who doesn't like earning cash? But there are lots of great apps out there. You don't have to be just stuck with one app. Feel free to use multiple apps to save more money. However you want to do it, sister. I hope that by me sharing some of my favorite tips and tricks as far as saving money when grocery shopping is concerned, I hope that you see that itty bitty money saving light at the end of the tunnel. And if there's a tip that I missed, please feel free to share it in the comments because we're all here to help each other out, girl, and I love a good money saving tip. So please share it in the comments, and happy savings, my friends.